Peace. One thing that I see that is it just got to get put out there. Right? One thing I see that our people love doing is saying they want somebody to deliver a message the way they feel like the message should be delivered. Here's my outlook on that way of thinking. You've been, so-called black people, African Americans, you've been getting a message delivered to you. Sweet. You've been getting a message that's been pampering all your feelings. It's been pampering how you should look or feel a way about a person because they didn't give you a message that catered to your feelings. I.e., all the so-called black leaders, Al Sharpton, all these people that you've said, that Jesse Jackson, the NAACP, they didn't give you all this. They didn't give you all the sweet, soft ways of pampering and being orally correct with you, and they had temperament, so you accepted that. Okay. What the fuck has all of that acceptance done for you? What is them pampering your feelings? Real shit. What is them pampering your feelings and leading you unto the destruction, to the graveyard? All that pampering your feelings, they done told you a word, a message that made you feel good as hell. You done felt spectacular once they gave you this message. The hard part is asking yourself, after this person then delivered this impeccable tone of a message, what was the substance from the message? What can you use from their message that's actually tangible and can work in civilization? Because all these people that's been giving you all these lullabies and messages about how sweet it sound and we shall overcome and all that, at the end of all that, and they said all their message, what did you get out of their message that was actually usable and applicable to the real world? That B actually did something, not just talk. It wasn't just eloquent. It was an eloquent speech that they gave out. It was beautiful. Yeah, it was probably beautiful. It sounded real good. After they gave you that message, what could you take from that message and apply in the real world? Because check the stats out, the statistics. So-called black people got the highest incarceration rate. So-called black people spend the most and own the least. But somebody tells you that in a polite and in a way that makes you feel good about your feelings, you would take that. But when somebody just tell you blunt, we got the highest incarceration rate. We spend the most in strip clubs. We spend the most in consumerism, but don't own nothing as a collective. Maybe it's because you haven't heard the blunt truth yet. And since it's blunt and it's not soothing your feelings, you don't want that. You don't want it. You say you want it, but you don't really want it though. Because you want somebody to soothe your feelings, because my feelings are everything. These people that's working out on our people as far as misleading them, so-called black leaders, they know that our people are very emotional and super sensitive about their feelings. So they're gonna play on your feelings. That's what they've been doing. I.e., NAACP, Black Lives Matter, they've been playing on your feelings this whole time. The question is now, what are you gonna do about it? Universal Declaration of Human Rights states, Article 15, Section 1, everyone has the right to a nationality. So what's your nationality, so-called black man, so-called black woman?